Hey, you guys, how's it going? My name is Natalie. Welcome to my channel, my so-called Gen X Life, and this is my Friday night, my so-called live stream. So thank you for joining me so very, very much. Hello to all of you that are already in the chat. Be Hard, I see you're there. Matt's over here too. Joseph made it. Katie is here tonight. The glorious HBO opening, you know it. Hello, Kate Ruby. How's it going? Cruz AM here is here. Herbal Urshad, Dale Glassmeyer, old school wrestling fan, Iron Wolf, San Diego Chrissy. Boy, you guys are all here. The Kooky Wildflower. Jabbar Robbins already has a $2 super chat in for the Discord. Let me write that down. Where's my pen? We were playing trivia earlier on the member stream, and I lost my pen. Kid in Play and NKOTB cartoon. Alrighty. I'm always up for some NKOTB cartoons. I will get that, and we will anything like that's copyrighted, anything that's music, all that stuff we'll be playing at the after party on the Discord. Hello. Crouching Taylor Hidden Swift is here. Tim Horn is here. Guys, how is your week? Hopefully we're having a good time. It's Friday. It is the weekend. Life is good. All right, guys. Yes, the NKOTB cartoon. Tonight we are continuing the summer series. We're almost done. Next week will be our last week of the summer. Well, maybe two more weeks. 2 more weeks of the summer series will end at the end of August, which is the Electric Youth era, which is the fall of 87 to the spring of 92, really focusing in on all the TV, movies, the stars, the crushes, the fashion. That's one thing I want to do tonight. We're going to talk about TV. We've talked a lot about the broadcast, like the primetime stuff. We've talked a lot about the sitcoms and the dramas and all that. But tonight I really kind of wanted to at least give a mention to some of the daytime shows that maybe our moms or grandmas watched, or maybe you watched Days of Our Lives or One Life to Live, or, All My Children, or, whatever it was. We can talk about that. We can talk about cartoons. Now, cartoons by the late 80s, early 90s, I was in junior high. I was past my cartoon era, so I didn't watch a lot of cartoons, really any cartoons during this time, except maybe Gem. I think Gem and the Holograms was still on. So I was totally into Gem because she was truly outrageous. But I don't know a lot about cartoons from this era. So please let me know what you guys were watching during this era. And like any, after school shows, talk shows, People's Court type stuff. That kind of thing is what we're kind of talking about tonight. Game shows would be another one. Love me some game shows. So that kind of stuff. Also, we're going to watch some like home videos and stuff in the late 80s, early 90s from people that have posted on YouTube. They got, people hanging out at their house, teens hanging out, going to the mall, that kind of a thing. So we're going to watch some of those videos as well. Guys. Whew. It's been a week. I'm ready to have a good time. By spring of 92, how much of the grunge effect was happening? It's like it went in full effect, like, because, Nevermind came out in the late 91. By early 92, it was Seattle had taken over the radio stations. I mean, you had your Pearl Jams, and you had your Nirvanas, and you had, all of that kind of that was basically it. And if you guys join me for book club on Tuesday nights, when we read the Nelson book, they talk a lot about that because they were, victims of the changeover and how it all changed immediately. It was quick. Stone Temple Pilots. Yep, that's a good one. All right. So Dale was into a lot of syndicated game shows and court shows during the daytime. I was too. That was more my thing as well. Yep, Electric Youth is the era of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Absolutely. Freddie fan says that watch the ABC lineup: Ryan's Hope, All My Children, One Life to Live, and General Hospital. How late did Ryan's Hope run? Because it ended in 89. So it ran from 75 to 89. I did not realize it lasted that long. I was thinking it ended a little bit earlier. Jabbar, another $2. Belle Biv DeVoe on Soul Train. Alrighty. That is for the Discord after party. For those of you that are new here, I get into a lot of trouble playing music and copyrighted stuff here on the live stream because I apparently don't pause things fast enough or play too much, and so I'll get my stream taken down. So to fix that, what I do is I hang out here on YouTube for a couple of hours, and then around 9 o'clock my time, we move over to the Discord, my Discord server, which is completely free to go hang out in. And over there, there's no copyright police, so we can listen to music and watch TV clips and not worry about me getting in trouble or putting my channel in any kind of danger of being taken down. So yes. Anyway, if you see super chats come up for music or things like that, or TV shows or, TV themes, all that kind of stuff, I am writing them down, and then I would be playing them in full over on the Discord server at the after party. So if you haven't gone over to the Discord server yet with us, please do so. It's a good time. It's just a great way to end the week, listen to some fun music, hang out with friends, and just kind of chill, that Gen X vibe. Okay. We stick it to the man over there. That's right. Damn the man. Save the empire. All right. The Belle Biv DeVoe's performance on Poison on Soul Train is on YouTube. Excellent. Good to know. Thank you. Okay. All right, what do I have ready for you guys tonight? I had to restart my computer in between the member stream and this stream, so everything that I had up and ready and prepared, I'm going to have to go do that again. But I wanted to get on the stream and get the stream started. So we're just going to have to take a second here. Let me get back to what I had all set up. Just give me a minute. During the members only stream earlier, we were playing trivia. We ran out of time on the trivia thing, and which is a bummer. And we were also watching old network promos like we were doing last week on the Friday night stream. All the network fall previews and promos, but we were doing it for other years that weren't in the Electric Youth era. So we watched one from 86 and one from 1985. There was some good stuff in there. So if you would like to support this channel with the $5 a month at the I've Got 5 on It level, that will give you an extra hour of the live stream on Fridays. And we're watching Golden Girls over on the Discord starting this next Thursday. So just to let you know. All right. Do you guys remember a show? Because for those of us that didn't have cable, hold on. The only way to get music, if you didn't have MTV, you had your Friday night videos. And there was a show on TBS called TBS Night Tracks. We're gonna watch a little bit of this. Now, we're going to watch the music portion of this over on Discord at the after party. But we're going to watch part of it here. This is TBS Night Tracks 1988 with bumpers and commercials. So let's watch a little bit and see what we find.
Welcome to Night Tracks Chartbusters, counting down this week's top 10 hits.
Tonight, you'll see Chartbuster debuts from Gloria Stefan, plus George Michael, a new breaker from Pepsi and Shirley, along with Taylor Dane's latest, courtesy of Depp Hair.
Well, I guess TBS was cable as well, but we had TBS. But we had MTV. Well, I don't know. My parents didn't let me watch MTV. I don't remember what kind of cable package we had. I always remember having TBS, but I don't remember having MTV until like the late the 88, 89, the Electric Youth era. But I don't remember having it earlier than that. But TBS, I remember because, the Braves games are on all the time.
We'll also check out the #1 song in the country.
It's all happening here on Superstation TBS. So let's start it off with Belinda Carlisle and I Get Weak.
Viewers like you. Thank you, 10. Matt. Ooh, little Belinda Carlisle. That's I Get Weak, kids. This was during Belinda's big solo era. We'll watch that later on the Discord. It's a great song. We had a black box set for cable as well.
And Don't Shed a Tear, hanging tough at Chartbusters number 8.
Who is this? Paul Carrick, Don't Shed a Tear. This is actually ringing a bell, but again, after party. Let's get to the bumpers and commercials. Shed a tear for me. I feel like this Paul Carrick guy was a part of a band and went solo. Yeah, remember. Hey, Gretelson, what's up? I think this was a one-hit wonder.
Next up, you'll hear the first of 2 stunning breakers.
Plus Rick Astley and Patrick Swayze on Superstation TBS.
Ooh, we're gonna get rickrolled.
Christmas candy makes mouth happy. Mouth
Any.
Make
good to eat. Strawberry flavored.
I remember this commercial.
Just a minute of cold. Tie 'em in a knot. Eat 'em bite by bite by bite.
Chew, chewy, chew.
He wasn't. What other songs did Paul Carrick have?
Christmas makes mouth happy.
I went to my dentist with the worst pain. The nerve was exposed. He told me about a different.
So this was also, I think it was the late 80s when American Bandstand ended. When did American Bandstand end?
It's not aspirin, not Tylenol.
1989. So we'll have to watch a little bit. Again, we got to watch the music stuff. But American Bandstand, there was also Dance Party USA and Soul Train.
It even worked on my worst.
So we'll have to look in on some of those shows as well. The Levi's commercial.
Shrink to fit like the night.
Okay.
They become one with me.
I knew he was in a band.
Fly like the night. They're my indigo Levi's.
You do get a tardy this week, Grendelson. I'm sorry.
501 blue.
I was tardy as well. It's okay.
Levi blue.
Eric, I'm sorry.
Forget it.
You're here. Sit. I'm really sick.
Eric, your breath's so bad, I can see it.
There it is.
Where's my mouthwash?
I bought something new.
It's blue.
Just taste it.
Introducing Scope
Oh,
Peppermint.
this is a Scope
Peppermint
commercial.
like you've never tasted before. Cool, crisp. Wow. Like original mint, it's got the power to kill germs like medicine-y mouthwash. And your
I
breath
got to use
icy
the word
clean.
tardy. I was excited about it.
Oh, excuse us.
Oh.
Now the power of Scope comes in peppermint, too.
Look at me, I'm a debutante with an attitude you gotta see.
Look at these clothes, the fashion. That's what I love. Depp, oh my God. Depp hair gel.
Parties, I'm a diplomat. Who says you can't have
Look at
them
that.
all?
Look at that
I mean,
hair
what I want
with the
without it,
banana
that's
clip.
that. Believe me, it's the ball. Alcohol-free depth, gel, mousse, and glaze, plus sculpt and hold hairspray. To get in style, you gotta get debutante.
Amazing.
2 women that really know how to rock.
It's Pepsi and Shirley with All Right Now, the first Chartbusters breaker.
What? Was I a debutante? I used some Depp. Pepsi and Shirley. Does anybody know this? Is anybody familiar with this at all? Anybody. Pepsi and Shirley all right now. Like I have no, yeah. I wouldn't even think that you'd be able to call yourself Pepsi as a singer or a band because I would feel like that would be, trademarked, copyrighted. We're going to go past Pepsi and Shirley. We're all like, who is this?
Team of Stock Aitken Waterman.
It's Rick Astley singing Never Gonna Give
Oh,
You
I'm about
Up
to
at
Rickroll you guys.
Chartbusters number 7.
I will Rickroll you all to the fullest over on the Discord later. You're no stranger to love. You know the rules, and so do I. You're welcome.
More of America's favorites coming your way.
Including Eric Carmen as we count down to number 1 after this.
What's going to be number 1? That's the question.
Tone up your body with exercise. Tone up your skin with tone. I'm toning up from my head to
oh my God, I remember this.
I'm toning up, now my skin's gonna glow.
I'm toning up.
Looking good. I'm toning up. Tone, the skincare bar with cocoa butter. It cleans, moisturizes,
Oh,
and
thank you,
conditions
Joe. I
for healthy
appreciate
looking
that.
skin. I'm toning up, now my skin's gonna glow.
Joe, have you received your book yet? Because I sent you one. There was one person that did not claim their book as a winner for the Nelson contest. And since I went through the list, and since you had the most entries, you were there every week, I went ahead and sent it to you. It should be there any day now. So let me know.
The one in Sleepinol, not in Unisom. In a survey, 7 out of 10 doctors chose the sleeping aid in Sleepinol. Sleepinol contains the doctor's choice to fall asleep fast.
This itchy rash needs special treatment.
This itchy
Maximum
rash
strength
needs
cortisone
special
5,
treatment.
with the medicine doctors recommend most, gets under the itch for soothing relief and help in healing. See, the rash is gone. Use cortisone 5 with the medicine doctors recommend most.
River Phoenix is irresistible, but he's only got one night.
You're very
to
welcome.
prove it to Lisa.
I used the address from the package that you sent me, so I hope that was the right one. And I got to go back here because we got a River Phoenix and Meredith Salinger alert.
Moisture rich and extra body shampoos and conditioners for clean, sexy hair.
Zone 5 with the medicine doctors recommend most.
River Phoenix is irresistible, but he's only got one night to prove it to Lisa.
We do need a commercial for bartender school.
Are you going to be all right?
Don't worry.
Worry.
And later, the life of Jimmy Reardon, rated R, starts
Right, in the
now.
life of Jimmy Reardon. Who is
Maybelline
Meredith
creates
Salinger
color
married
wand
to?
powder eyeshadow. Just twist.
I should do a giveaway for Perry Bitch as well. I gotta be careful, you know. I mean, all that comes out of my own money. I would love to give away all kinds of things, but you know, can't do it all the time. I gotta space it out a little bit.
Color Wand Shadow.
She's married to Patton Oswalt.
Beautiful Maybelline.
I did not know that.
Combine a unique video with a groove and sound, and what do you get?
Foreigner and Say You Will at Chartbusters number 5.
Foreigner, say you will, say you won't. Make up your mind tonight. Never liked this song. Wasn't a big Foreigner fan. Are you guys Foreigner fans? That just, for some reason, their sound just never hit me like it did other people. I don't know. Just never into them. Say you will be my
Eric Carmen continues to stay near the top.
With a great performance in Hungry Eyes at Chartbusters
Ooh,
number 4.
Hungry Eyes from Dirty
He'll be
Dancing.
right back with the Pet Shop Boys' Dusty Springfield duet.
On Superstation TBS, so keep it here.
Oh, the chat is split. Some love Foreigner, some do not.
Waiting. It seems like an eternity before a pimple will go away.
Ooh, did you see those shoes?
What you need is a medicine that's...
Did you see those high tops? Going back. Dang it. I want to see those high tops.
waiting. It seems like an eternity.
Look at those. Now, I had high tops like this, where it had the lace on the bottom, and then you had the double Velcro on the high top part. Now, I also double slouched my socks during this area. So you would have your two different color socks. My feet must have been sweating like a son of a bitch because I had 2 pairs of socks in these shoes. And of course, so you would double slouch your socks. So you had your 2, you had to stack them and slouch. And then you had to tight roll your jeans on top of the socks. And so like by the time you had your high top and your double socks, your tight roll was like the middle of your calf. At least for me. How about you guys?
Eternity before a pimple will go away. What you need is a medicine that's powerful, that's fast, that starts working now. Maximum strength Clearasil.
Jelly shoes.
Its strength comes from benzoyl peroxide. Its speed from a micronized formula that goes down deep to clear your skin fast. Get maximum strength Clearasil and minimize the weight.
Grendelson, I will not allow nasty talk about Dirty Dancing in this chat. Now here, boomers loved it because Baby is a boomer, right? It's 1963. She's 15, 16 years old. So she was born in the late 40s. So boomers loved it because Baby is a boomer. But Zennial girls loved it too because we were 12, 13 years old when the movie came out. And we loved Patrick Swayze. So it was like boomers and 12-year-old girls. That was the audience for Dirty Dancing. Am I wrong? I know exactly what Dirty Dancing is. We already watched this commercial, didn't we? But we've got to see what number 1 is. Never seen Dirty Dancing? I might have to put it on the Monday movie.
This is Christy Colleran for Satellite News Network here in downtown Chicago.
What movie is this?
This is my last shot, guys. I'm through with this business.
You're through with the business?
Gentlemen! In 2 days, I will be a happily married woman.
Whoa, I thought you already were a happily married woman. It was Sully that
We talked about this the other night. What was this?
He's not in the news business.
What are you going to talk about?
Who needs to talk?
This is very often a man gets to meet the love of his ex.
No, that was the joke. Called it a boomer movie.
I love her.
Don't talk bad about my movie.
Very unusual for me. That Bill ever shows
Switching
up here again, I want
channels,
to search
thank
every
you.
orifice in his body.
Yes, sir.
How could you do that to Blaine?
Blaine who?
You!
That's what I need to put on the movie list.
How could you send the man I love up in a glass elevator when you know he's afraid of heights?
How can I know he's afraid of heights? He's so tall.
You!
Mommy.
Former investigative reporter slays ex-husband in TV studio.
Here? Roller.
Believe it or not.
How's the language?
It's amazing that this movie was not a big movie. The cast alone makes you want to watch it.
My time in this business, you meet them all. The pimps, the axe murderers, the hoodlums, the drug pushers, the rapists, but you are the worst. You are a
Christopher
ruthless,
Reeve.
immoral, manipulative.
Yeah, it did lose a lot of money, and I don't know why.
This is Christy Colleran with the SNN award-winning Evening News.
That is an affirmative.
Switching channels. Rated PG. Sneak preview Saturday night, February 27th.
Sneak preview. All right, what's the
The
top 3
highest
going to
entering
be?
track on this week's countdown.
The Maybelline Bullet from George Michael and Father Figure at
Ooh,
Chartbusters
Father
number
Figure. We
3.
listened to this last week on the Discord.
We'll have the Depp Hair Products Chartbusters Breaker.
Plus the number 1 song of the week. Next
can't
up
be
on
that bad for that
Superstation
cast.
TBS.
Next, rock the night away with your favorite music videos on Night Tracks. Celebrate the best on
Superstation
TBS.
WTBS. Another night in the life of
River
Jimmy
Phoenix
Reardon.
is Jimmy Reardon.
I'm desperate.
He's got 24 hours to convince the one girl he loves
I hate you.
that he's honest.
All sugar-free gums help you fight cavities. But Extra is the
Yeah,
only
Father
leading
Figure's
sugar-free
good.
gum that helps fight cavities and gives you extra
You're
long
probably
lasting flavor.
right.
The only one.
Number 1 is probably
Extra
Michael Jackson.
sugar-free gum.
Is this the bad era?
Among sugar-free gums, Extra is unsurpassed in fighting cavities. And Extra is the only leading sugar-free gum with NutraSweet. And the only one with refreshing flavor that lasts extra long. Extra sugar-free
Wow.
gum with NutraSweet.
Switching channels
The
was
only
a
leading sugar-free gum
was
that
a
fights
pointless
cavities
answer on
and
Pointless.
lasts extra long.
I bet it was on Britain
Marshall
TV.
and his son Charlie are about to
If
discover.
Americans don't remember it, it'd be almost impossible for Brits to remember it. Do you guys remember Vice Versa with Fred Savage and Judge Reinhold.
More than they ever wanted to know about each other. Because Marshall Seymour just became his 11-year-old son, and vice versa.
Try and remember, I'm still your father.
Oh boy.
I need a little more Hemingway Jr.
Yeah, which Michael's
Judge
is the question?
Reinhold, Fred Savage, vice versa. Rated PG.
Maybe this happened all over America.
Special advance preview Friday at select theaters.
Yeah, there was a big body switching movie era.
Then you're not alive. So if you want to
Soft and Dry.
Keep you
Girls.
in the leading solid.
You remember
Now
Soft
there's
and Dry?
Soft and Dry Wide Oval Solid.
Oh, I watch Pointless.
Tonight's second
Sometimes.
breaker is brought to us by
On
Depth Hair
occasion.
Products.
And features Taylor Dane with Prove Your Love. And Taylor will be giving away
Taylor
a week's
Dane,
vacation
Prove
in
Your
Hawaii.
Love.
Stay tuned next hour for details.
Prove your love. Oh, they're cutting out the music now.
Coming right up on Night Tracks, we've got the latest from George Harrison. Ice House follows up.
Oh,
the
they cut
success
out the
of
number
Crazy
one
with a
song.
new one.
Well, now I feel robbed. I feel robbed of the number one track. They totally cut it out of the. How dare they upload this 40-year-old, program from TBS and not give me the number one song? Vice versa, or like Father Like Son. I was a like Father Like Son girl because it had Kirk Cameron in it, and that was during the height of my Kirk Cameron era. But Vice versa is fun, but I preferred like Father Like Son. It is just rude. No number one. Yeah, you're probably right. They probably cut it out completely because it probably was Michael. 18 Again is another good one. We talked about 18 Again during our book club because it was a movie that had a silent generation, George Burns switching bodies with a Gen Xer in that movie. And so it was a very good generational comparison in that one. Yep. Let's see. What else do I want to show you? I saved so much stuff. So I do want to talk TV. I really do. But we'll get there. Vampire Robot posted a video a couple of years back called People Watching at a Mall in 1989. And I would like to people watch, if you don't mind, for a moment. Let's people watch at a mall.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Just keep right on shopping there.
No.
That's one way of doing it.
I miss shopping at the mall.
Yeah, leave it on here. Can you...
Look at these clothes. I love everything about it.
You know what would look pretty with that? That green?
Yeah, we'll play Joe on the Discord. We could watch at least a clip. I just can't. I gotta be careful with the music.
Yeah, I think you always do.
I love it so much.
How are you doing?
Now, I was thinking the other day about,
Brand new grouping. We just got it.
how shopping at the mall, like the mall was a third space, just like a coffee shop or a bowling alley or a club, a meetup club spot of some time. Like the mall was a third space, and it was for a lot of us, it was how you got out into the world and got to be around other people and just kind of do fun stuff that wasn't at home or at work or at school. And it really was so important for us to have these third spaces out in public. And now everything is just, I've gotten to the point where almost everything is delivered to my house. Now, granted, I'm taking care of an elderly person, but I like to kind of get out and do some grocery shopping every once in a while. But now we're at the point where we're just like having even our groceries delivered. And that's so bizarre to me. And sometimes I feel bad about it at times. I'm like, I need to go out into the town and see people. Yeah, we're mall rats. Did anybody have jobs in the Electric Youth era, late 80s, early 90s? I know you all did. I know Grindelson says this was his first adult years. I got my first job in 1991 when I was 14 years old. My first job, I was a car hop at a local burger joint, not a Sonic, but like a local. So I was a car hop where I go out to the car and take your order. I made $1 an hour cash plus tips. I did not use roller skates because no. What kind of jobs did you guys have back then?
Okay. 26 48.
Welcome to McDonald's. How can I take your order? Yeah, not driving does make grocery shopping a little tricky. That is correct. Oh, you're working at McDonald's, Eclectic Deb? Amazing. Heath was managing at Suncoast. Amazing. I would like to watch some of the employee training videos from this era. I think I have a few of them saved. I need to do something like that, Grendelson. You have a list of every job you've had in every place you've lived. I need to do something like that. Make my own little list. Waiting to see someone run a check.
2 cents is your change. Would you like your receipt in the bag or would you like it?
I like it in the bag.
Okay.
Fun fact, I still write checks. That's a true story, starring me. Everybody just chilling at the mall. Calling telecheck. Oh my God. Telecheck. They had those little things that you'd send the little check through and it like a little U track at the register so it could scan your check and make sure it was legit. Looky there. Look at the little baby millennial in the stroller.
Whoa.
Ooh. I got another super chat from PayPal. Let's see. Ooh, Mike has sent over a $2 super chat for the after party because we're gonna jam out to some Gerardo Rico Suave. Rico, ale, ale, ale,
I'm not sure.
Suave. Thank you. Appreciate it, Mike.
Over the way.
What are these stores, by the way? Like, what is this store? Is this just a music box store? Like, you just don't see specialty shops like that anymore. At least I don't. Where, like, you know, you couldn't get away with a store just selling music boxes.
No, change your mind. My wife saw them.
Here we go. Ooh, look at those outfits. Amazing. I do not touch store. Aw. Did you guys would you do the food court or would you do like, you know, an autonomous unit for mid-mall snacking? Would you do the cookies or the pretzels like and sit on a bench, or would you actually go to the food court? We rarely would sit in the food court. We usually would just get a snack and sit on a bench and then like right there in the middle of the mall.
Looks like you made quite a haul.
Oh yeah. The British Gen Z was it Jay? Jay Flex? They are. It's so funny because it looks so normal to me. Like, yeah, this was what life was like when I was a child. But if you never lived in a world like this, I guess it would be like watching a video from the 1950s for me, you know? But still, it doesn't look that crazy. You caught my Brody line from Mallrats. It's an autonomous unit for mid-mall snacking. J Flex reacted to this. Great. I did a couple of. I've collabed with J Flex a couple times. He's great. It's so fun. It just brings back so many memories. Oh, look at the little millennials holding hands going through the aisle with their mama. Are they stepping on different? They're stepping on different parts of the floor. Eclectic Deb, $4.99. Rex Reynolds channel on YouTube has late 80s dance club videos. $4.99. Thank you, Eclectic Deb. Rex Reynolds. Late 80s dance club. Ooh. I will check some of those out here in a minute. That's the wrong year. Let's go back. I do have some cartoons and soap opera stuff that I have that I wanted to at least give a little bit. Rex Reynolds. There we go. Which Rex Reynolds? There's a bunch. I'm gonna need them, but I'm gonna need a link of some kind because there's a lot of Rex Reynolds here. Late 80s dance club. Oh, I found it. Really, at this point in my life. So, my fashion was what my mom bought me. But when we get into my junior high years, which were 88, 89, and 90, then I started having a little bit of say in what I could wear. And I had like pop stars and people that I was looking up to that I wanted to be like. So then I started to, be into fashion, but it was the electric youth fashion. So that mid to late 80s fashion, I really didn't get a lot into, especially with the punk stuff or the Valley Girl stuff. I didn't get a lot of that because I was so little. Those hoop earrings, right? Look at there. Look at those. Actually, those hairstyles would probably fly today. I know clubs are dying. You're right. Zoomers aren't drinking. Well, the thing is, if they're targeting extras and zennials at the club, like, I have no desire to go to a club at the age of 48. Like, the thought of going to a club is just like, ugh. Like, they can try to bring extras and zennials into the clubs if the young kids aren't going, but the thought of going to a club is just, ugh. No, thank you. Look at these. Yes. Get it, girl. Yeah, I'm a lot like you, Tim. Yeah, even back in the 80s and 90s, I was more of a bar, dance hall type person than a club girl. But yeah. Yes, if they want to target us for the clubs at this age, yes, we need comfortable seating. We need some board game tables and a kitchen open all night. Yeah. And just music. We just need MTV on the screen. Like, we don't need to actually have a dance floor. That's not necessary. Yeah. And we need to be over by 10. Like, this looks miserable to me. Everybody just looks hot and sweaty and like, like, look at these people. Oh my God. Yeah, I like dive bars too, Heath. It was our cardio, that's true. That's fun. Thank you for the super chat. This is a good time. It's fun to look at. All right. Let's do some more TV. Just going all over the place tonight. I have promised myself that once I get through this summer series that my Friday night live streams are going to be much more focused and much more prepared. I would like to say that that's going to happen. All right. Not 1987. I want to do 1988. 1988 CBS Saturday Rocks Saturday morning preview with Jim Varney. Hey, Vern. Let's see what we got here.
Raggedy Ann and Andy.
You like my random chaos?
Raggedy Ann and Andy.
Okay.
With all their great little
I'll
friends.
keep a little
the Raggedy Cat and the Raggedy Dog. You've even got the Grouchy Bear. Know what I mean?
Huh? Us?
The Raggedies. After them.
Run! Help! Let me go! Muppet Babies!
Hello, everybody.
I love the Muppet Babies.
This doesn't look too good for me, does it? Incredible!
Ooh, yeah, Pee-wee.
Wow, what is it?
Look, up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's
Superman!
I didn't know.
Pee-wee's Playhouse!
Oh, Pee-wee's Playhouse. That's my jam. But I did not know there was a Superman cartoon, like a new one at this time, like we just saw. I did not know that was a thing. But trust and believe I was watching me some Pee-wee's Playhouse.
Wouldn't you love to have all that neat stuff in your house? You know, a chair that talks and a weird little turban head and a fox and dinosaurs in your walls? Pee-wee has all of them. Know what I mean?
Watch this, boys and girls. Pee-wee's Playhouse, Pee-wee's thinking.
Ah!
Garfield and friends!
Wait,
Okay, cat.
who are the females that are rolling across the bottom of the screen? I need to go back and take a look. Who are these females? Are they people from... I thought maybe they were actors at first, but I think they're just random girls. I thought maybe they were like actors from their shows, like the kid actors, but the quality is not good. I can't tell who these females are. And they didn't call them out, so...
Hope the Academy Award people are watching.
Oh, the CBS Kids Club. Thank you, Academy.
I hate to brag, but it took a brilliant mind to figure that gag out.
Yeah, Vern. The Garfield and Friends show has got more laughs than the fourth grade's got spitballs. Know what I mean?
Don't you people know adorable when you see it?
Hey, Vern! It's Ernest!
I thought that at first that it was the cast of Saved by the Bell, but then I realized, well, that would be NBC because this is a CBS promo. So I'm like, that can't be it. That was my first thought too, Lounge Singer. And I preferred Heathcliff to Garfield as well.
Know what I mean?
See me, Dr. Otto and Hey Vern, it's Ernest. Saturday on CBS. Oh, you'll never see Spotty again. Ernest on CBS, it's like insult on insurance. I've got what it takes, Vern. I'm on a meteoric rise to stardom. Go figure. Think celebrity.
Think like totally awesome and groovy to the max.
Flip. I don't remember this at all.
Mighty Mouse! Hurry! Mighty Mouse!
Here I come to save the day!
Having fun on Saturday morning with CBS just couldn't be easier.
What'd you do, B-Heart, when you forget this is Discord? This isn't Discord. Yeah, I don't remember Flip either. It must have been on for like a day or two.
It's like bobbing for water. You can't miss. Know what I mean?
Surprise!
All this was very old school, with the exception of Pee-wee. We got Muppets, we got Garfield, Superman. Got a lot of old school stuff. Not a lot of like new stuff, if you know what I mean.
Ernest on CBS, it's like insult on insurance. I've got what it takes, Vern. I'm on a meteoric rise to stardom. Go figure. Think celebrity.
Think like totally awesome
Debbie
and
Gibson.
groovy to
We
the
already
max.
saw this.
Okay.
Yeah, they've already showed us this.
Mighty Mouse!
All right, we don't need to watch it again. But yeah, there was a lot of like Mighty Mouse. A lot of that stuff was old school stuff. Let's see if I can find an NBC one. Wacky and Wild. Let's watch a few of these.
Saturday is wild and wacky with your favorite show.
The volume's gonna be really bad on some of these. Oh, the Alf cartoon. That was.
Like the chance to win a free trip to Hollywood.
Was that Ed Grimley?
The Ed Grimley Look-Alike contest.
I didn't realize that Ed Grimley had a cartoon.
Mornings on NBC for all the details.
Don't remember that at all. These are like 20-second commercials.
Alf will return after these messages. No Max need, isn't it? We now return to Alf.
Some bumpers.
Direct from Melmac. Alf will return right after these messages. We now return to Alf.
Alf will return after these messages.
These actors at the time had to sit and do these promos and just say the same thing over and over again for the different bumpers. My two dads. They're going so fast, but we'll watch some.
Now return to Alf.
Alvin and the Chipmunks will return after these messages.
The Smurfs will return after these messages.
Little facts of life. Little Tootie and Natalie.
They're true, they're blue, they know just what to do. The Smurfs will return after these messages.
Rattle your dag. Smurfs will return after these messages.
Well, Mackenzie Aston from Facts of Life. I don't remember the girl.
Those educational Smurfs will return after these messages.
Boober and everyone at Fraggle Rock will return after these messages.
Fraggle Rock was on NBC. I was thinking it was on HBO.
Fraggle Rock will return after these messages.
I could have swore Fraggle Rock was on HBO. Shows how much I know.
We now return to Fraggle Rock. Alvin and the Chipmunks will return after these messages.
Oh, it was animated Fraggle Rock. Gotcha.
We now return to Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Alvin and the Chipmunks will return after these messages.
Is that Rick Dees? the radio guy. HBO did have the original Fraggle Rock. All right, good deal. Don't want to make sure my memory's not going anywhere. Let's see. 1989 Saturday morning cartoons. Let's see what we got. Here's ABC.
Are Saturday mornings for you and me? Are all your favorites on ABC? Then give a shout as you check them out.
Scooby-Doo! Where are you? Right here. We've got a mystery to solve. On your mark, get set, rules. The gummy bear. I just will be surprised to see us.
Gummy bears.
That gummy is mine. Great balls of fire. Now the fun will really begin. Hooray! We need a poo. Would you like to come out and play?
A pup named Scooby-Doo. Yeah, okay. I remember these. I didn't watch a lot of this stuff.
TTFN. Ta-ta for now.
New Adventures of Winnie the Pooh.
And the real Ghostbusters.
Real Ghostbusters. Because I will say, my sister was born in March of 87. And so when she was really little, in 88, 89, 90, I babysat her a lot. And so we would watch some of these shows. But I didn't get into them. But that's my familiarity with anything really kid friendly in the late 80s was because of my little sister. It was more toddler stuff.
Is my life. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
I'm ready to party! I thought I'd drop in.
He makes me laugh. Bugs and Tweety show. You know Bugs.
Bugs and Tweety.
For it.
Great horny food!
That Pooty Cat, he mad at me.
Oh, I saw a Putty Tat.
The show must go on,
Wait, there's more. It's Animal Crackers with Alan Dick.
Oh, Alan Dick.
Special. What a kick.
It looks like it's time
ABC
to
Weekend
wrap
Specials.
it
Love
all.
those.
Start the music, Scoob. One, two, three.
There's something new for you and me. Saturday morning.
This is an ABC promo, so I'm guessing Gummy Bears was ABC. It could have moved. That's possible.
Then comes Simon, the Ghostbusters too. Next is Beetlejuice, he'll thrill you. What's up, Doc? Say you gotta know. It's the Bugs, Bunny, and Tweety show. You gotta watch, you gotta see, you gotta watch and see that something's happening on ABC. The ABC Perfectly Strange Saturday morning preview will continue after these messages.
Perfectly Strange Saturday morning preview. How great is that? ABC Fall. Well, it's amazing that some of these channels have just these 5-hour runs of cartoons, full episodes with commercials. I'm not sure how these channels get away with posting this stuff and not having everything blocked or taken down. Because I'd love to watch some of this stuff. Let's see. Saturday morning, 76. View full playlist. What we got here? NBC Saved by the Bell, Who Shrunk Saturday Morning Preview Special 1989. Let's give this a whirl and see what we can find.
This is the NBC Television Network.
It looks like the volume's a little nasty.
John Candy. Nintendo. And the Karate Kid has come.
It sounds like this was recorded with a camera off of a TV and not an actual file, if that makes any sense.
All here tonight.
If you can't handle the volume, let me know and I can turn it down and just talk over it. Yep, USA Cartoon Express. Who Shrunk Saturday Morning?
Saturday morning. Starring in alphabetical order. Al. Elizabeth Berkley. John Candy. Justin Hyland.
Yeah, the reverb. You love it?
Sherman Hemsley. Mario Lopez. John Bushia Jr.
Oh!
Jimmy Ambrose
The fast talking guy.
and Marshall Warfield.
Okay, fasten your seatbelt, Rover. We're ready for our first test run. This better be good, Screech. Lisa was saying great things to Kelly about me before she found out I had to stop at your house. This is better than good, Jack.
Yeah, I think this is
History in the making. Oh, come on, not another invention. Your last breath.
I think was 89 the year that I think Miss Bliss was 88. And then after a few episodes of Miss Bliss, I think 89 Saturday Morning Fall was when they made Saved by the Bell. This might be before, like right before, like the preview for when they turned it into Saved by the Bell, when they moved from Indiana to California. Because he's talking about Lisa and Kelly. So that's California, because Kelly wasn't in the Indiana version. I'm sorry, I'm just talking my nerd Saved by the Bell. I think this might be the preview for when it first started and made the switch.
Idea blew out all the plumbing in the boys' locker room. Let's make calculations. This one I know will work.
Miss Bliss was on NBC. It was on either Saturday or Sunday nights. Let me find out. Good morning, Miss Bliss. Doop-a-doo. So the pilot aired on NBC, and then it says it aired on Disney Channel. Now I'm confused. It says both. Not a huge big deal. Because I remember watching it on the weekends in prime time. But maybe, and I didn't think we had the Disney Channel, but I don't know everything.
Yeah,
I could be remembering things completely wrong.
Yeah, sure. Step back and I'll demonstrate. I'm going to shrink that wall top to wristwatch size. Take a minute to warm up.
Is the audio really bothering everybody, or are we okay?
Saturday morning celebration on NBC.
Yeah, there weren't a lot of episodes of Miss Bliss. That's true.
It's a party you won't want to miss. No, Robert, no!
Zach and Screech are getting shrunk down by the kitty cat and going into the TV.
I can't believe summer's over. Since then, we just left school. Well, Zach and Screech are off to a great start.
Yeah, I'm sorry that the audio's so bad. This would be a fun thing to watch. But with the audio the way it is, can't hear it. You're good. Too muddy. You're good. We'll watch a couple more minutes and then we'll give it. We'll try something else.
I don't know. We left Zach at Screech's front door. Hey, did you hear that? Kelly, where are you? He can hear us. We're here at homeroom at Bayside. Where are you? Well, we're not in Kansas.
I've got to be honest. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but Disney was on NBC in 1989 and 1990. That's how we got the Parent Trap 3 with the Krill triplets and the number 4 with the Hawaiian honeymoon. There was 2 years where Disney went over to NBC, but I think it was only 89 and 90. It was very brief.
Last thing we knew, Screech's shrinking machine backfired on us, and we wound up here. It worked. It really works. And if you can see us, there must be car and television waiting.
There's some CC, so you can at least maybe read what they're saying. We'll only do another minute or so.
A television wavelength? This is unbelievable. Just like my feelings for you.
Look, guys, I don't know how you're pulling this off, but you better hurry. School's starting.
There's one slight problem, Jesse. Somebody's got to go to my house and flip the reverse switch on the minimizer.
The what?
Just get to Screech's basement. Look, you can't miss it, okay?
We'll get in trouble if we leave school. Besides, it could be dangerous.
You're right. Sounds like a man's job.
Well, since there's a one there, maybe you better come, Slater.
Hey, I think a girl can do this just as well as a guy.
Okay, come on.
We'll keep track of you. Now hurry.
All right, they've been beamed into the television. I'm going to put this link into the chat for those of you that would like to watch the whole thing. But with this audio, I'm going to go ahead and move on to something else. Yeah, you're right, Grendelson. Disney did not officially purchase ABC until 96. And we talked about this before, and I've talked about it on my videos. Disney was on all three networks at one point before the purchase. And mostly it was on ABC, but there was a couple of seasons where it was on CBS, like in the 70s, I think. And then, like I said, it was on NBC for a couple seasons in the late 80s. What else do we got here? 83 is too early. 1990 ABC Saturday morning preview. Let's give it a try.
Steve, what do you want?
Harmony among nations.
Thank you, Lounge Zinger,
But
for
the
my
reason
10
I'm here is
jewels,
to
my
watch
gold
TV
coin.
with Laura. There's a hard-hitting documentary on slugs, The Harvest of Slime.
Well, Laura's not home, and she won't be coming home. She moved to Greenland.
Come on, Carl. I looked in the closet. Her park is still here.
Well, look, Steve, you might as well go home because I'm watching something else today on TV. Something great.
Hey, it's the Saturday morning preview.
Yeah, they're showing clips of the new cartoons. I love cartoons.
Me too, almost as much as I love Laura.
Comfy?
Thank you guys for all the jewels. You're so kind to me. I appreciate everybody supporting the channel. I really do.
It's the ABC Saturday morning preview.
Also, if you didn't see, I did post a new video a couple of days ago. It's part 3 in my Gen X 90s movies series. It's doing really well, actually, starting off with, but I did get a late copyright claim like a day later. So I had to cut out all of my best friend's wedding, which really messed up the end of the video, but whatever. And then I had to cut out Dirty Work, and then I cut out the scene from Good Will Hunting where Matt Damon and Minnie Driver were on a date because there was music in the background of that scene. So we got 3 late copyright claims a day later, cut everything out. Now it's except that my Stay a Little Prayer for You. I chose a scene from my best friend's wedding that did not include them singing a Dionne Warwick song. If you haven't seen the video, please give it a watch. I'm really proud of it. I worked really hard on it. And then I'm already started working on the part 4, the last part about 1999. So I will hopefully have that out in the next week, 10 days. That's my goal because I really want to move on and do some other things. I've been thinking about Gen X movies all summer long. So I'm ready to move on to a new topic.
Featuring young appearances by New Kids on the Block
and
The Wizard of Oz. Also, Rosa Parks is a sneak peek at her new cartoon show, Little Rosie. And from the past Family Matters, Rachel Wilson, Carrie Shanine Williams, and Lil White. Now return to the ABC Saturday morning preview.
I've been having a lot of internet issues lately and StreamYard issues. So let me know if I'm lagging or I'm freezing. If it's not, this is not fun for you to watch if I'm lagging and freezing so much. I'm considering getting rid of StreamYard, the OBS, and all that good stuff. So I've had a lot of technical issues the last week and a half. And so just keep me updated. I'm so sorry, guys, if it lags. If it does, just give it a minute or so. It hopefully will fix stuff.
Hey, first up is The Wizard of Oz. All new adventures for Dorothy and Toto and the Cowardly Lion.
Oh, yeah, he's my favorite. Oh.
If I were the king of the forest.
You know what? Those flying monkeys give me the creeps.
Oh, technically, Carl, they're not monkeys. They're more of a genetic cross between gargoyles, chimpanzees, and bellhops.
Yeah.
I switched over to the lowest definition I could. So let me know. Am I still frozen? Can you guys hear me? I'm good? Okay. All right. I'm on like 360p. Okay.
Those little red hats.
All good. Video is choppy. I swear to God, I've got to change streaming platform hosts and internet service providers. It's just getting to the point where it's just like ruining the quality of my streams, and it makes me sad. It's been happening to a lot of streamers. Switching around the quality was helping. Okay, good deal. I appreciate that. Thank you. I really think it's 360p that I selected. Let me look. Low definition, 360p. Good times. 2 megapixels. You're considering it? Audio's messed up. Much better quality in the stream. I don't know what to do. Yeah. All right. I'm just going to keep going. We'll stay here for another 20 minutes and then we'll move over to Discord. I don't want to cut it off too soon because I'm having a good time and I want as many people to hang out with. I've got a good crowd here tonight and I don't want to bounce off. But if the quality is going to be bad, then I'm going to have to end it at some point. We'll go to 8:30 my time, so another 20 minutes, and then we'll move over to Discord for the after party where we can listen to music and watch all kinds of fun stuff. But I do have, I want to, I'll watch a couple more minutes of this, but then I want to do some soap opera stuff. For fun, because it's so ridiculous.
Wow, the new Oz looks great.
Yeah, I hope they find the wizard.
Yeah, since it's only me and I don't have any guests or any other people with me, if I signed off, if I like shut down and tried to come back, it would end the stream. So we're just gonna have to tough it out. And like I said, in about 20 minutes we can jump over to the Discord.
I ran all the way home. I couldn't wait to get here. Well, that's very flattering,
Well, thank you, B Goody 72. I appreciate that.
I didn't want to miss the new kids on the block.
No.
Thank you, Joseph Rizzoli. I appreciate that very much. You guys are so
The
nice.
new kids on the block are the most popular singing group in all America.
No, it's all right, Grendelston. I appreciate the offer, but I'm just gonna go ahead and push through. New Kids on the Block cartoon. Are we all watching? Are we all good? Thank you for the offer, though. Gotta pause the music. But this goes right with the super chat that we had from Jabbar on the New Kids on the Block cartoons. But he wanted to see Kid and Play, but this is a good thing. Everything's running fine now? Sweet. We'll push. We'll keep pushing, everybody. Yeah, I gotta turn down the music because I would like to see, but yeah, I'll get in trouble if I let this play a little too long. Just watching Oprah and girls scream at New Kids on the Block got us knocked down a couple of weeks ago. But it's mostly the music. I love it so very much. I was obsessed. Like, they covered my walls for a good solid 2 years. And of course, they like use an actual clip from their song for their intro, so I gotta pause it every 5 seconds. That's a sweet bus, though. They're like skateboarding into their tour bus, or is that no? Those are scooters. You know, they were never on anything like that when they were out on tour.
I think he's incredible. Name one thing Dave got that I haven't got. They're handsome, talented, and rich. I only ask for one. I can't decide whether the new kids are cuter in real life or as the cartoons.
Well, while you're thinking about it, I'm going to get more chips.
To hurry back, Little Rose is coming on next.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and Carl, while you're around, I'll take some soda, cheese crackers with sardine spread and garlic. Oh, please. Oh, and Laura wants some too.
There was a video that dropped a couple of days ago that I was going to tell you all about. It was an interview with Jaleel White. Well, it's part of a. Let me just bring it up. Hold on, because we can't watch. Well, maybe we can watch this, but we can keep going. Let me bring up what I'm talking about here, because I saved it. I just got to get to it here. Computer's got to move. Why is everything running like molasses tonight? I have been conditioned to get everything instantly. This slow moving stuff is not working for me. Where is it? It's from the Big Think. Hold on. So it's from the channel Big Think, and the name of the video is I Finally Outgrew the Character That Made My Career. There's a couple of things on here that were really, really interesting, so I wanted to show you guys. It's from a series. I'll show you the first couple of minutes, but there's the link in the chat.
Around if we haven't.
We're rolling.
Okay. Seat there.
How you doing, brother?
This show is called The Me I Used to Be. It's about looking back at your life.
Oh my gosh.
Not just what happened, but how those moments shaped you and what you believe about the world, about people, and about yourself.
Seems like you're really protective of that Urkel character. Like you just don't want to.
And all we want is your honest take on what you were thinking back then, how you were feeling back then, what these images meant to you, how you see it now, and why. You ready?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a series called The Me I Used to Be. I don't remember it's on a platform. I'm sure they'll say it here in a second, so you can you can find it on your own. And it's not just Jaleel White; they're interviewing a whole series of people. It seems to be a lot of people our age that were child actors or and some kind of public figure earlier in their lives. And looking back on their lives. So The Me I Used to Be is the name of it. We'll watch a minute or two so you can get an idea of what this series is. And then, yeah, I put the link in the chat.
Let's cue our Act 1 reel.
I was raised in Los Angeles, California. My dad was a bus driver in Los Angeles for many, many years. I have very vivid memories of my mom taking me as a toddler and putting me on my dad's bus route. And I would sit behind my father while he drove. I was very, very proud to talk to all the strangers to let them know my dad is the bus driver. My mom.
Look at that little fro. How cute is that? Urkel and Laura were supposed to get married. I think that was the series finale, but CBS canceled it before they had a proper finale. I think they were engaged, but I don't know if they actually had a wedding. Did they? Do you guys remember? Because it was on ABC for like 8 years, and then it went over to CBS for its final season, and then it got canceled. So I know there was a wedding. There was wedding planning. I know there was a proposal and an engagement, but I don't know if there was an actual wedding. I don't think there was. No wedding. Okay. So let me get to the description. So it's Big Think, and they collaborated with 2 other channels, it looks like Perception Box and Big Think Creative Studio. But it's on a platform. Where is it at? Or maybe it's just here in their paid spot. Well, it's from the Big Think. So anyway, this is just a clip from Jaleel White's episode.
Mom worked at the post office. She could always vanish from her job, take me on a commercial, and get back to her job without getting fired.
Oh boy, I think I'm going to have to give you something for this. Hey!
I got into acting as a kid to make money to go to college. That was my mother's #1 goal and priority. I did approximately 50 national.
Hey, Fat Lindsay, if it's a waste of time, then you can go. We haven't got to the soaps yet. We are still on cartoons and Saturday morning. So if you're going to be nasty in my comments, my mods can show you where to go. Thank you for being nasty. Peace out. Not my kind of thing.
No commercials. Oreo cookie, Apple Jacks, Pepsi, you name it. I did so many of them. I still know the song. But as a black kid in 1989 and before, it was pretty much a foregone conclusion that you would be the best friend. You would have.
Anyway, he gets into talking about how he got onto Family Matters and what happened to him what happened to him during the run, and what they were doing with his character and yada yada yada. But the whole series, The Me I Used to Be, it's a lot of different people our age talking about their careers, their past, their childhoods, yada yada. I know, what a thing to complain about. We came for soap operas. What a waste of time. Get out of that chat with my, get out of my chat when you're going to say crap like that. Whew. Yeah, how rude. Let me go ahead and make sure she's banned. There we go. Ban, bye-bye. Okay. I'm not wearing a bra tonight, everybody, so I'm cutting the thing where you can't tell that my boobs are sagging because I don't have my bra on. But I am wearing my Nelson shirt. It's a Nelson thing. You wouldn't understand. We've been watching some cartoons. We're going through it, Is there any cartoons that we haven't hit yet that you wanted to look at? Because we're going to get to soaps. I promise you this. Let's watch a little bit of Gem and the Holograms. NBC Saturday Morning Fall of 90. I thought we were watching ABC Fall of 90. Okay. Nelson shirts are designed to be worn braless. That is correct, Lounge Singer. Soaps from this time period. I have a couple of storylines from a video that I wanted to show, but we're gonna go to Gem because she's truly outrageous, and then we'll get to soaps. Because again, with cartoons, this was not my cartoon era. And again, got to be careful with the music. Oh, Freddie Fan, $5. Just because this is awesome and you are awesome and handled that negative comment so well. Well, thank you very much. I try. I'm a free speech person. I'm really big in the First Amendment. It's my favorite thing in the whole world. And I am very, very lax when it comes to, what you guys talk about in the chat. But I have a couple of rules. One thing is no politics, and the other one is keep it positive. If you're going to complain or bitch and moan, this is not the place for that. We're all just hanging out, having a good time on a Friday night. So I don't need that kind of stuff. Thank you so much, Freddie. That's so sweet of you, and I really, really appreciate it. Handled it like Gen X. That's right. The music's contagious, Heath. Oh, my ma. Thank you so much. $9.99 because I failed in catching that asshat. Thank you, darling. You're so sweet. Yep, happy vibes only. We're just here to have a good time and to hang out. Like, you know, in my mind, it's 1994, 1993. We're reminiscing about the last 4 or 5 years. We're sitting around a bonfire somewhere, drinking beer after a football game. Like, that's the vibe that I want. We talk about stuff that we love, talk about, you know, our fashions, our crushes, our crushes, what's going on at school, our favorite TV shows, the movies we rented. Like, you know, we're just having a good time. Love you guys. Thank you so much.
Jim is my name. No one else is the same. Jim is my name. We're the misfits. Our songs are bitter. We are the misfits, and we're gonna get it. Jim, the music's contagious. Jim is my name. No one else is the same. Jim is my name. Jim.
Oh, amazing. She's truly outrageous. Let's see here. Let's do Nicktoons. Let's see. What were Nicktoons in the late 80s? Nick's Thanksgiving. Nick. It looks like Nicktoons started in 89. Is that true? Yep, Nicktoons started in 1989. See, that was, to me, I consider Nicktoons very millennial. I don't consider that Gen X. So, what is Total Panic? A short-lived variety show on Nickelodeon. Nickelodeon commercials. Nicktoons. So would you guys consider Nicktoons millennial? Because if something starts when I'm in high school, like that was for the younger generations, especially with any kind of cartoon or kind of programming like that. So yes, except Ren and Stimpy. I'll give you Ren and Stimpy. I can always sing some happy, happy, joy, joy. This was actually my brother watched Ren and Stimpy. He was really into Ren and Stimpy. Happy now. Just wait till you hear this. God, we used to jam to this when we were in college, like for a smoking session. Put on music. Let's put on some happy, happy, joy, joy. Pause. Right? You forget how great this stuff was until you revisit it. It's like, oh my gosh, I love you guys. Oh, thank you. Yep, this is going to be in your head all night long. You're so very welcome. Lionel Richie style, baby. Granddaddy of all liars. That's good. Oh my goodness. This is so much fun. All right, one more time because I don't think you're happy enough. That was fun. That was a good way to end the cartoon surfing. That was a good thing. That was a fun thing. We didn't do Nicktoons, but Ren and Stimpy definitely was an exception. All right. Kids, let's get to some soap operas. And the best way to do this is with one of the videos that I made because it has clips and storylines. We can at least see what I talk about in the video, and then we can pop over to the actual videos of actual episodes too. Just gotta find it. Most insane soap storylines. Let's see what I made here. That's way too early. Okay, here's Days of Our Lives in the late 80s, early 90s. The Princess Gina storyline. On Days of Our Lives, one of the evil Stefano DiMera's greatest brainwashing successes was using a remote-controlled satellite to turn on a chip in Hope Brady's brain containing all of the memories of skanky art thief Princess Gina von Omberg, and thereby convincing Hope that she was Gina and getting her to help him with more art heists. Do you guys remember if you watched Days of Our Lives, do you remember the Princess Gina storyline? I'll give you an hourglass real fast. I'll give you a couple seconds of the theme song. So we can at least set the stage.
Like sands through the hourglass, so are the
Days of our lives. Da, 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 da. Okay, back to the Princess Gina storyline. There's a couple other ones that we're going to watch as well. Did you get all of that? Mm-hmm. So let's go back a little bit. Mm-hmm. Gina was married to Prince Philip von Omberg, and she gave birth to a daughter, Greta, soon after Prince Philip died in a yachting accident. After Philip's death, Princess Gina became a skilled art thief and forger who was hired and then manipulated by the evil Stefano DiMera. In the 1980s, Stefano partnered Gina with his brainwashed pawn, John Black, and they fell in love. But then, Stefano altered John's personality and reassigned him. But Gina believed that John was dead, which caused her to become mentally ill. And then she no longer wanted to paint. Oh, yes. Made her Marlena was. Stefano. We're going to get to that. So, of course, he imprisoned her at home in the countryside outside Paris. Stefano was able to get a replacement for Gina by abducting the presumed dead Hope Brady, who resembled Gina, and implanting a microchip that gave her Gina's memories and personality. Yeah. Hope lived as Gina for several years in the early 1990s until Stefano decided to deactivate the chip. Then, after all of that, Hope returned to her normal life, but with amnesia of her years as Gina. During the 80s and 90s, Christian Alfonso played all three characters: Hope when she thought she was Gina, and Gina herself. Fortunately, viewers could tell the difference thanks to two blonde streaks that magically appeared in her hair when she became Gina. Oh, then it wasn't a Swamp Girl, which was way later. So while we still have the Princess Gina storyline fresh in our minds, it's the perfect time to meet Princess Greta von Omberg. This was later. Swamp Girl was way later. So we got to stay in the Electric Youth era. So hold on here. We're still on the Swamp Girl. All right, One Life to Live. Let's get the theme of One Life to Live here.
Do when you don't find the rainbows in this time. Here's where you go when it looks like the rain won't end. Don't cry. I'll give you tomorrow. Let me be the one to share it with. And each day that follows, 'cause we only have one life to live.
There you go, straight to the point. But Jack wasn't interested, and with no reason to stay in Salem, Greta left town for good. All right, here we go.
Good evening, my friends. Let me be the first one to welcome you to Eterna.
In 1989, One Life to Live featured a storyline about the discovery of a lost gold-filled underground city called Eterna, which conveniently lay directly under Lantano Mountain near the town of Landview,
Yes.
where all the characters lived. Who knew? The show poured so much cash into the creation of the largest set ever constructed for a daytime series. It was a multi-level 360-degree city built in a studio separate from the usual series headquarters. Real well drillers were even hired to use the equipment needed to dig the characters out of the city at its conclusion. The twisting, extending plot lasted for several months and involved a baby that a teenage Vicky had been hypnotized to forget she ever gave birth to, a hunt for legendary gold hidden in the city, multiple characters getting trapped underground thanks to an avalanche, and a convenient as well as gigantic TV screen that helpfully played videotapes to explain Eterna's history. Booby traps set to prevent Eterna from being looted ensured the trapped characters were in a state of constant peril. And in the end, a grab for a giant gold angel triggered the city's self-destruct mode. Cue the well drillers who saved nearly everyone before the entire city went up in flames.
Oh, here's another good one from the era.
Let's get back to General Hospital. As the title suggests, General Hospital centers on a hospital and its employees in the town of Port Charles in upstate New York. So viewers were understandably confused when in 1990 an alien named Casey Rogers came to visit from the planet Lumina. He was found by the show's tween dream, Robin Scorpio, and the two quickly became BFFs. But there wasn't any time for Casey and Robin to talk about boys, hair braiding, or Sweet Valley High. He was searching for a magic crystal that would send him back home. The problem was the crystal was on Spoon Island with enemy Cesar Faison, who was using the pseudonym PK Sinclair. Robin ends up convincing her super spy parents, Robert and Anna, as well as Frisco and Felicia Jones, that Casey is an alien, and so they help him recover the otherworldly rock from the clutches of the sinister Faison. This space cadet obtains the critical intergalactic crystal that sends him rocketing back to planet Lumina, and he leaves behind a doppelganger named Shep to woo Robin's mother, Anna. The Casey the Alien storyline was inspired by the popular movie Starman, and as you can imagine, it was met with very mixed reviews. It received criticism for its implausibility, but it was able to keep some level of fan interest due to the popular characters involved in the storyline.
Clone Reva.
We are back to Reva Shane, the heroine of Guiding Light, who was put through the ringer throughout the 90s in the most unbelievable and absurd ways. For instance,
might be too late.
Reva once washed upon a deserted island and managed to find her way to a phone and call home. And then
I think Clone Reva was later. we'll go. We'll watch more Clone Reva. I think this was when I was in college, though, which would have been 95, 96. I don't want to break my rules. When was the Clone Reva storyline? Let me look. When was the Clone Reva storyline on Guiding Light? 1998. I was in college. Yep. All right. We'll skip that one for now, but we'll revisit it. We'll have some more soap opera nights. Oh, this is the Electric Youth era. This is when I first started watching Days of Our Lives, the Patch and Kayla story. When Kayla speaks at their wedding.
bad boy, good girl. It's an old cliche, a soap cliche, even a Days cliche, and they went all in on it in the late 1980s with the love story of Steve Patch Johnson and Kayla Brady. In addition to the challenges posed by the differences between them in class, moral code, family, and background, plus the grudge he held against her
I'll
brother
do some
for
more
putting
soaps,
out
I
his
promise.
eye, Days actually chose to start this couple off by having Patch scare Kayla out of Cleveland, where she was living, by breaking into her apartment, making threatening phone calls, and gently pretending to be an obsessed stalker. As one does, Kayla fell for her pretend stalker, and he fell for her, but Patch was convinced he wasn't good enough for Kayla, which led to months and months and months and months and months of on again, off again soap opera drama that resulted in Kayla's heart getting broken over
It's
and
true.
over. So, once again, using soap opera logic, Kayla decided to marry Jack Devereaux instead of Patch. Of course, Kayla starts cheating with Patch almost immediately, and when Jack finds out, he essays Kayla and has Patch beaten up. Yikes. Kayla leaves Jack and then moves in with Patch. And oh wait, did I mention that during all of this we find out that Jack and Patch are actually brothers who were separated as kids when they were orphaned? Anyways, one night Kayla is home alone when she gets attacked, and the scuffle starts a chain of events that causes her building to explode. Thankfully, Patch arrives home just in time and rushes into the burning basement and carries Kayla out. In the hospital, Kayla wakes up and is deaf from the explosion due to damaged eardrums, which somehow causes her to lose her ability to speak or write words on paper. So she starts to communicate with sign language. Meanwhile, they make a big deal out of Patch learning sign language in order to communicate with Kayla. For weeks and weeks, Kayla's hearing loss and complete inability to speak and communicate was central to their storyline, causing Kayla to doubt her future with Patch because she couldn't hear. But then Kayla gets a chance to possibly restore her hearing and speaking by undergoing surgery. If the surgery succeeds, she marries Patch and all of her dreams come true. But if it doesn't, she's doomed to a life of loneliness and silence. She takes the chance and has the surgery, but it doesn't appear to be successful at first. Still, Kayla continues to sign as she and Patch plan their wedding. Then she slowly starts to get her hearing back, but for some reason still can't speak until their wedding day, a day 2 years in the making, when Kayla finally gets her voice back just in time to say her vows.
Oh, Ryan's Hope.
On the mark.
It's a little too early. This is early 80s. Sorry, guys. We're all over the place here.
All somehow. Instead, they were the biological children of Roman Brady and Kate Roberts.
The Bold and the Beautiful. A real
In one of the most demented stories The Bold and the Beautiful ever told, we learned that Stephanie Forrester had let her husband Eric believe for eons that their oldest daughter Angela had been stillborn. But that wasn't the truth. Angela was actually born microcephalic, a medical condition.
Yeah, Ryan's Hope ended in 89, but that storyline was from like 1979, so that's why I skipped past it. I wonder if there's a Ryan's Hope like series finale on here or something. I'll have to look and see.
That causes an abnormally small head. Stephanie then secretly bought a house using her maiden name of Douglas and hired a medical staff to care for Angela, with Eric, her husband, having no idea. Ultimately, in what can only be described as a horrible accident, Angela's doctor forgot to set the brakes on her wheelchair, which caused her to take a fatal fall down a hill to her death. The careless doctor wasn't done, though. In the aftermath of Angela's death, he wanted to continue milking Stephanie out of large amounts of cash. So he brought in a substitute for his secret patient, a woman who had lost her marbles after being badly singed in a car crash. Then instead of telling Stephanie about her daughter's death, he told her that her daughter needed reconstructive surgery due to her injuries. The
It makes
Forresters
no sense.
eventually discovered that Angela was alive and welcomed her into the family. But it wasn't long until Stephanie discovered that this was not the real Angela, but in fact an imposter. Deciding to confront them, fake Angela and the doctor fled Los Angeles, and Stephanie was forced to grieve the death of her long dead biological daughter.
Oh my God, Susan Banks and Elvis. Days of Our Lives. There's so many from this era. We'll keep watching. My head hurts too.
The next one was a big deal when I was in college.
Oh, this was
I
the
remember
college
watching
one.
this one almost every day at my apartment.
Never mind. Wrong era. Wrong era.
All right. We're getting there. Okay. The Salem Stalker. I think this video has made it pretty clear that Days of Our Lives. Salem Stalker's too late. Wrong era. Luke and Laura's too early. All right, here we go. Last one, and then we'll call it a night on YouTube and move over to Discord. When folks say that daytime soaps are silly, unreal, and over the top, often what they mean is that they vaguely heard the Days of Our Lives storyline, in which beloved heroine Marlena Evans was demonically possessed. The exorcism of Marlena Evans has gone down in soap opera history as one of the wildest storylines on daytime. And for me, it's the most insane soap opera storyline ever. Here's how it went down. In late 1994, Stefano DeMura started drugging Dr. Marlena Evans night after night while she slept so he could have his wicked way with her. Unfortunately, this constant stream of mind-altering drugs left her open to demonic possession. We're just not gonna have time. We have next week. We'll get to all the primetime soaps if you'd like. I'm sorry, because there's more daytime soaps that I want to show you too, but we're just running out of time. As a result, Marlena completely switched personalities and she became possessed by the devil. For weeks, vandalism, drought, and bee attacks became regular occurrences in Salem, and viewers became familiar with the sound of Marlena's eerie devil voice and the sight of her eyes glowing green, not to mention her levitating, morphing into other characters, and on one occasion, transforming into a panther. As Days of Our Lives executive producer,
Thank you
Ken
for hitting
Porter
like. Everybody
explained in
else, please
2010,
like the stream.
the
before you
Marlena
leave.
devil possession storyline was only about 25 years after The Exorcist, and head writer James E. Riley walked into his office to tell him he wanted to do a serial version of that story. Marlena's possession was supposed to last just 3 months, starting somewhere around Halloween and ending with a Christmas miracle. But Riley ended up dragging the possession storyline into Easter. Marlena was finally freed thanks to John Black performing an emergency exorcism, who luckily remembered he'd been ordained as a priest. As Corday explained, Riley literally
Thank
ended
you,
the
Gemini
possession with
Gypsy,
John
for the
Black
jewels.
standing over Marlena and saying, "One Our Father." With that, the story was over. Corday believes that people remember the possession storyline because the effects were so strange. The audience saw this wonderful goddess of beauty, wisdom, and light, and she's floating around with green eyes doing horrible things. Despite the
Yeah, this
controversy
ran
the
for 6
storyline
months.
garnered for the soap, Days actually brought the devil back in 2021, possessing not only Marlena, but her 2 twin grandchildren, Johnny and Allie, as well as Doug Williams, one half of an iconic Days super couple.
Doc, I've got some warm soup for you.
You guys ready?
All right, that's all the crazy I can.
There you go. We'll watch more soaps next week. We'll watch daytime and nighttime stuff. I'll be more prepared. But we got to watch a lot of good stuff tonight. And the party's not over yet. I do have a bunch of super chats from y'all. Thank you so much for the support. I super appreciate it. So we're going to head over to the Discord in about 5 to 7 minutes. And you got to give me a chance to re-up on my beverages and my snacks. And go over to the Discord.
They don't pay them enough. That's true. And we will go jam out to some music and hang out with no copyright cops. Let's go to Discord, everybody. Bathroom break. If you're not going to Discord with me, that's totally fine. I understand. Check out my latest video if you haven't already. And I will see you next week. Thanks, guys. Have a good night.